Yes.
I mean, you heard what Oscar De La Hoya has had to say. You've heard what others. I'm going there. Let me ask the question. Essentially, what you're being accused of is discrediting the sport of boxing by allowing a relative novice to step into the ring with somebody who's universally recognized as one of the greatest ever. To that you say what?
If I'm not mistaken, Oscar De La Hoya, I want everybody to pull this up on YouTube. Oscar De La Hoya was just trying to get Canelo to fight McGregor before he got to fight with Triple G. So please, I want everybody at home that's watching this interview, now go look and see what Oscar did. And then Oscar De La Hoya also said, Floyd Mayweather is not good for boxing, but I was good enough for you to fight to get your biggest payday. Remember, he said I'm not good for boxing. So you telling me dressing in drag, doing cocaine, being an alcoholic is a good example for these young fighters up and coming? When you talk about boxing, when you even mention boxing, you have to bring my name up. But these fighters, there's no fighters that look up to Oscar De La Hoya at all.
Well, why go there? There are things that he can say about you. He doesn't say anything about you but you as the boxer, because he believes that this fight doesn't compare to Triple G and Canelo for boxing.
I don't have to fight. Triple G has to fight Canelo. I don't have to fight Canelo. You already seen what I did with Canelo. I already did what I have to do. I already did what I had to do, you know, in a 21-year career. You put him in front of me, and I beat him. When you talk about the gate, I'm at the top. When you talk about landing on the highest percentage, I'm at the top. And when you talk about making the most money, we ain't got to talk about that. We already know who at the top. So is it jealousy? Absolutely. All around the board. Because if any legendary champion or if Oscar De La Hoya was in this position right now, and he was in the position to fight McGregor and make a fortune, he would do it. But it's only one problem. He don't have the swagger of Floyd Mayweather. He don't have a Mayweather team. You know, like I said before, he's not even on the chessboard anymore. Like I said before, when you talk about Al Heyman, you talk about Mayweather Promotions, and you talk about us, we put people out of business. We put people out of business. That's what we do.
So in other words, everybody...
So Oscar De La Hoya was the same fighter that did like this. He came and got with us. He came and communicated with me and Al. Hand-fed me all his... Beat him. Then he hand-fed me all his fighters. And then guess what? Right now, all his fighters is with us. So you tell me, wouldn't you be upset? Wouldn't you be upset? Because the thing is this, they were fighting on Golden Boy cards. They was fighting under Golden Boy Promotions, but they wasn't signed to Golden Boy.
Fair enough, but you have boxing purists who look at this, and again, it speaks to your greatness. They're saying, look, Stephen A. or somebody else can't just walk into the ring with Mayweather. We don't deserve to be in front of you competing against you. What has he done to earn that? What do you say to folks that look at you and the decision that you're making, because it's about the money, ain't no problems with that, but
I say,
boxing.
I'm gonna say, August 26th, that day, me and McGregor gonna be the two happiest in Showtime. Me, McGregor, Showtime, and the UFC, we're gonna be the happiest people on earth, August 26th. We're talking about $1 billion fight. We're talking about $1 billion fight, and you know, I've already, in the sport of boxing, I've already made somewhere upwards of $800 million.
You made money. You're gonna make a hell of a lot more.
But the main thing is, I make smart investments, and I still make millions every month.
Do you care about your boxing legacy?
More than what?
Well, we ain't gonna say more than money. We know that. We're not gonna say more than money. We know that.
More than my family? No. So what's more important? My children. Because when I make this money, you know what? I put my children and my family in a position that they are entrepreneurs. They are bosses. I don't want my kids to have to answer to nobody. So I will take the long road. I will take the bumps and the bruises for them, for my loved ones.
But fear, it's important to point this out about you. You're not just that way when it comes to your family and your children. You're that way with professional athletes. I know NBA players that have relationships.
Yes.
Professional football players that have relationships.
Yes.
Etc. And the same thing that you just said that you preach to your children and your family.
Yes.
You've been preaching to them.
Yes.
That seems to be a personal mission of yours. Why?
It's about giving back. You know, I don't have to go on record and talk about the things that I do. I don't have to go on record and post about families that I take care of and children that are less fortunate. Children that's, you know, it's a kid named Takeover. He has cancer. Kid said, my only wish before I die is to meet Floyd Mayweather. And that's not the only kid that I've been through that, you know, that has said that is his wish, his or her wish. But this little kid named Taylor, and he came to the boxing gym and waited for me. I got here on time, and when I seen him, it brought tears to my eyes because he reminded me of my oldest son when my oldest son was young, and this kid is only 10 years old. So we took a picture after he was here. He seen me box, he seen me train, we talked, he asked me so many questions. But we took a picture. I wanted to post it on social media, and I couldn't post it because I couldn't find the words to say. Every day I think about this child, every day. So yesterday when I woke up, before I came to the box gym, I said, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna call Taylor. I'm gonna spend time with this kid. So I got in touch with his dad. I said, I wanna go to GameStop. Went to GameStop, took the kid, and I said, get everything you want to get. This kid, I mean, life is priceless. And when life is priceless. And your health is your wealth. So a lot of times, they say, Floyd, why don't you stick around boxing? You can make this, you can make that, you can make this. 2 years off, I could have made a ton of money. But remember, your health is your wealth.
But there's a lot of things that come with that.
Yes.
That's a sentimental story.
Yes.
Very sensitive story.
But we don't talk about that. We never talk about
But
that.
that, whose fault is that? That's yours.
That's the media fault.
No,
They didn't
that's
talk
yours.
about that.
No. I'm telling you, that's your fault. Because here's why it's your fault. Because you don't like to talk about those things. You like to talk about money. You like to talk about how you make money. You like to talk about.
Yeah, but I do give back.
No, I'm not questioning that.
I do give back.
No, I'm not questioning
But
that.
it's
What I'm
not.
saying is you don't want to.
I don't have to. You know, I don't have to come and say, you know what? We give back. We just gave back. My team, Mayweather Promotions, the Floyd Mayweather Foundation. We give away backpacks. We give away school supplies. We give away computers. We get the kids shoes. We get families turkeys. We get the kids gifts. We do a lot, and we've been doing this for 21 years.
So listen to where I'm going. What I'm saying to you is that all of those things are things that you've mentioned periodically throughout the years off camera. But on camera, you seem
But you know what?
on promoting something entirely different about
But
yourself.
you know what? And I feel that.
Why is that?
But you know what? But I feel that's the reason why I'm so blessed. I feel like God blessed me in many different ways. You don't have to go out there and glorify what you've done for so many people around the world. As long as God knows what I've done. Because I'm saying you got a lot of celebrities and a lot of entertainers, and they want to get credit and they want to get props because they can post they can post a picture on social media, or they can have the news camera come. Look what I've done for this family. Look what I've done with these people. I've been doing it for 21 years. And I never asked them, I never posted it. I mean, my team may have posted it, or someone who runs my social media may have posted it a few times. And even on All Access, we show a few times, but they want to show different parts of you. They don't just want to show just boxing. They want to show it's more to you than just one side.
But I want you to hear this question in its totality because I want you to see where I'm going because I'm going to a deeper place here. You got the sentimental Floyd.
Yes.
You got the charitable Floyd.
Yes.
You got money Mayweather.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Then you got an individual that didn't mind being hated to the point where even when there's something great to talk about when it comes to Floyd, you even have McGregor talking about pay your damn taxes. You got Oscar De La Hoya alluding to stuff about you, and you were going back and you just mentioned something about him. The list goes on and on. So what I'm saying is, what Floyd Money Mayweather does Floyd Mayweather want everyone to see? Most. Who's that guy?
At the end of the day, it's at the end of the day. As long as those 4 children, my mother, my father, and those that count, those that genuinely love me, know who I am, everything else shouldn't matter.
So that's all that matters after 21 years in boxing. When you have 49 fights, you went undefeated, unblemished, beat champions, established yourself as one of the best ever, if not the best ever, and you're telling me that all that matters is your family and your loved ones.
No, I'm not gonna say my fans don't matter. And people don't matter. I'm not saying that.
I'm talking about your record. I'm talking about your legacy in the sport of boxing. It means nothing to you. Well, because if that's the case, you really have changed. Something is wrong. Because that's not the Floyd Mayweather I know.
I do it for them. This fight right here is just for my family.
What if somebody said they're listening to you right now? And what they're getting from you is that Floyd hedging his bet, just in case he loses. A miracle happens, and just in case he loses, that's why he's sounding like that.
They're entitled to their own opinion. We'll see how looking fight night. You know?
What if they're saying that Floyd is saying that because he's just trying to promote the fight and make it interesting? He know this man can't touch him. He lying us all. He's setting us up.
I don't know what he can do. You know, I don't really know what he can do. I mean, what I've seen so far, he go out there and get the job done. And he's flashy, he's flamboyant, and he's outspoken. He's from another country. And his fight is black and white.